What's happening, everyone? It is Andrew here from AutoUnlock. Today we are going to take a look at what's new in watchOS 3 Beta 2. The first is a small change for during workouts. So I'm going to jump into my Apple Watch and start an outdoor cycling workout session. If you start any workout session though, if you swipe all the way to the left, you'll see they've added a lock button. And the new icon that accompanies it, that little raindrop there, you can tell this is kind of inferring it's maybe for rain so that water or something doesn't hit your screen of your watch and hit a button or something for you. So now you have to turn that digital crown to unlock it again. So it'll just prevent that watch face from getting hit by rain or anything else and just keeping your screen locked. Next up is SOS. Apple demoed SOS at WWDC, but unfortunately it was absent in Beta 1. But now if you hold the right button, the dock button, you'll see there's a third option now for emergency SOS, and you can swipe that and it'll go ahead and call emergency services for you based on your location. You can also just hold that dock button for 6 seconds to completely to enable it as well without having to slide. So there are two different options there. If you go to the Watch app on your iPhone, there is now an option for emergency SOS. You can opt whether or not you want to press and hold for it to work, as well as SOS contacts. So alongside emergency services, it'll also send your location and an SOS message to any emergency contacts that you have listed. If we head back to the Activities app now, activity sharing, which is a new feature in watchOS, now seems to be working. You can now invite people and actually have their information, their feed, start to show up not only on your Apple Watch inside of the activity application, but on the iPhone running iOS 10 as well. So I jump back to my iPhone, open up the Activities app, and go down to the bottom. You can see there's 4 tabs. The one on the far right is a big S for sharing. I can see who I'm sharing with, if they've accepted or not, as well as a few other features. So here I've added Sebastian, and it does take a little bit for the information to show up. Looks like Sebastian had a busy morning already getting a workout in, but I can see his rings, and if I wanted, I can, sort these, as well as using that chat bubble to smack talk him. However, when I hit that right now, it simply launches the Messages app with no real other information, just takes me to Messages if I want to go ahead and message him. Now, aside from activity sharing, there's also a small, really small change for cycling, at least for outdoor cycling. Now, this does not apply to indoor cycling, unfortunately, but just outdoor cycling, and it's elevation gain. Previously, it would tell you, after you've completed an outdoor cycling session, your elevation gain, but then that information was lost forever. Now you can find it once again on the summary screen. Anytime you go back to look at that activity, you can see elevation gain is now added just to that summary. Now I know this is more on the phone than on the watch itself, but inside of the Apple Watch app on my iPhone running iOS 10 Beta 2, you can see under the gallery there's a new featured complications section. So we have those new watch faces on top and then featured complications below that. Right now they're all the different Apple complications that they offer, and then just how they would appear and how you could use them on a ton of different watch faces. So heart rate and how that applies, and you can even see the different colors that it changes when you have different colored faces. So just a bunch of different complications and different suggestions on how you could use them. Relatively minor, but interesting nonetheless. Now next up, this is kind of more anecdotal at the moment, but at IDB we were able to actually update our Apple Watches not on the charger. Previously you had to have your Apple Watch connected to that magnetic puck charger to actually update, but we were able to update from the first beta to the second beta without it. This could change in the future, but right now it seemed to work. Any last notable feature here, the one we've all been waiting for, is AutoUnlock. That's right, you can now unlock your Mac running macOS Sierra on pretty much any model 2013 or newer that includes Bluetooth 4.0. Simply open up your laptop, it'll unlock, and if you want to know more about this, we will have a full guide on how to set it up linked at the end of this video. So that pretty much covers all the new features in watchOS 3 Beta 2. Let us know down in the comments if we missed something. Otherwise, please go ahead and subscribe and keep up with all of our latest news. And until next time, this is Andrew for AutoUnlock.